Getting ready. Every detail covered. Every sequence meticulously planned. We are all set. So, let's do this. With that oversized bidirectional bezel, each new navigation countdown setting is fast and easy, even after hours in cold water with numb hands and neoprene gloves. 20 minutes heading 346 degrees, then 10 minutes heading 26 degrees. Swimming horizontally just under the surface. That 200-meter waterproofness is more than enough. With grade X1 Swiss Superluminova, we never lose track of time, even in the darkest of nights. They say it takes rugged character to do what we do. This is why that 42mm case is machined out of a single block of titanium, including the strap bars. There can be no weak point. That case only takes one piece of rubber or fabric straps, so it won't get lost. We cannot afford to lose our bearing. Timing is everything. So, within that case beats one of the most robust movements, the MT5602 caliber, cost-rated with a 70-hour power reserve and anti-magnetic silicone hairspring. Born to meet the needs of the Marine Nationale's combat swimmers. Proven underwater, in the air, and on dry land. I am Pelagos FXD.
Hello, welcome to Comenculo Chanel. As early as the mid-50s, Tudor diving watches were being tested and evaluated by a number of outfits inside the U.S. Navy, and by 1958 they were officially adopted by the Navy and purchased for the purpose of issuing them to divers operating in various units. This Pelagos FXD model is the spiritual successor of those watches. In short, the new Tudor Pelagos FXD is the same as the existing blue version released at the end of 2021, with a couple of minor changes. It is still a 42mm size watch, 12.7mm thick and 52mm from lug to lug in a titanium satin brushed case and steel caseback. So the way it wears will be exactly the same. The dial has the large applied hour markers and snowflake hands, which are a tribute to the watches introduced in 1969, and all highly lumbed with grade 10-1 Swiss Superluminova. The bezel is also filled with grade 10-1 Swiss Superluminova, so you still have that highly visible dial and bezel in the dark. For anyone that's owned a Pelagos or Pelagos FXD, you know what we are talking about here. The most notable difference on the new FXD is the matte black dial and the unidirectional rotating bezel. The existing Pelagos FXD has a bidirectional retrograde bezel, which is unusual for a dive watch. When you're timing a dive and set the bezel, you don't want to unknowingly knock the bezel backwards, resulting in you thinking you have more time and air reserves than you do. This is one reason dive watches have unidirectional bezels. If you knock it, it can only go forward, meaning if you're 15 minutes into a 30-minute dive, and it moves 5 minutes